Hello everyone, I am Kaushalya from Gayatri Vidya Parshad College of Engineering for Women. Today we will be discussing about how to create a CRM application to manage the services offered by an institution. So first we need to create objects from the spreadsheet. So create course object. So we'll click on the course sheet and we'll download it and we'll go to the object manager and we'll upload that spreadsheet. So we'll go to the object manager and click on create, click custom object from spreadsheet. Here we need to upload the spreadsheet using the upload button. So now coming back to our sheet, here next step is create remaining objects, consultant, student, appointment. These three spreadsheets we need to download them and we need to upload them as like previous we have done. Next we need to create relationship among the objects. So first we need to create lookup relationship between appointment and student and appointment and consultant. For this we need to go to object manager and we'll click on appointment, and here we'll go to the fields and relationships, and here we'll search for a new. We'll click on new, and we'll click on a lookup relationship. After uh, after this, appointment and student, appointment and consultant lookup relationships were done. Here next, consultant lookup and appointment student lookup. Here we can observe lookup consultant. Yeah. So next step is we need to create object to store that student and course details with a name registration. We also need to create a lookup between student and case to store the student queries. So again we need to create an object manager, and we'll move to the case, and here fields and relationships again, and we need to here create student and case. So coming to that, first we should go to student and then yeah, and click on fields and relationships, and then create a lookup between case and student. And our data model should look like this as shown in the screen. Next we need to configure the case object. We'll go to the object manager and edit the case object. So here we need to add the two fields like immigration and visa application. So again we'll go to the object manager. So here we'll go to the case and fields and relationship. We'll select type field and we'll click on edit, and we'll add immigration and visa application, both the field in the, and then we'll create a lightning app. So here to create a lightning app, we'll go to app manager, click app manager, and we'll move to the app manager, and in app manager we need to create a new lightning app, and we should name it as EduConsult Pro, and we'll click next, and here we're having some elements: home, students, courses, consultants, all these fields. We should move to the selected items, and we should add a system administrator profile from available profiles, and we'll coming to the next one, create a screen flow for student admission application process. We need to add screen element, and we need to create student record using create element. So we'll see how it works. See, this is the flow. Here click on flows. Here we'll click on a new flow and create a new flow. I'll show the flow. So here we need to create screen element with as a student info, and we should name it as student resource record resource to display all the fields which are in student object. So we'll create student record using create element. We'll add the create record element and name it as create student record. We'll add these values and we'll add another screen element here. Name it as course screen. After adding the screen element, we'll add a decision element with selected IELTS as its name, label, selected IELTS, selected GRE, GMAT, everything. And in each path, we'll add get record element, get IELTS record in selected IELTS path, and we'll add all the get record elements in their individual paths. And after adding all the get record elements, we'll add create records for all these paths again. Using create records, we'll create IELTS registration record, GRE, GMAT, Duolingo, all of them, and we'll so here next we should click on the toggle toolbox on the left corner. We should click new resource and then text template we need to add. So we'll click here and we'll add new resource, and next we should add an action element at last, and we should label it as send email to student. And after adding this action element here, we should use the template which was created previously, and after later on we should add screen element at last to display the success message, and we should save the flow with Edu Consult Pro student flow. So coming to the next, create users, we should go to the administrator setup and we should go to users. Here in quick find we should search users and we should click on users here, and after clicking on users we should click on new user, and we should configure all the details mentioned over there, and we should select consultant. In the manager field we should select the consultant, and we finally click on it save. And after this we should create an approval process for property object. For this we need to create email template, so we'll click on setup and we'll click email template. We'll search for email templates and we'll click on it. After clicking on them, see I have created 3 templates: rejection template, approval template, and submission template. So here we'll have all the content. We need to paste all this content in that box to create an approval process. In the same way we need to create record trigger flow, and here for this here we'll place object as appointment object and all this, and here we'll configure the start element, and here we'll add an action element at last. Name it as approval subflow, name the label, and we should save the flow with the name as EduConsult Pro approval flow. So here we'll see the flow, how it was created. Click on the flows and we'll move to that EduConsult Pro approval flow. So here we'll see the flow, and next step we should add a screen element and get record, add decision, screen element, get records. We should add all these elements in that flow by following all the steps, and final flow should look like yeah, here is the flow. It should be in this way: screen element and get records and display screen element, decision element. Here in the decision, two paths: appointment and case path. In appointment path, appointment screen element and get records and create records, and then again a screen element, and in case sub flow element. So after adding this sub flow element, everything, we should save the flow with the name EduConsult Pro existing student flow. In the next step, we need to create another flow to combine all created flows. We should add a screen element, two screen elements, and decision, two subflow elements, and name the flow as EduConsult Pro flow. So let's see that flow, EduConsult Pro flow. After creating this flow, it should be we'll see in this way: existing or new student confirmation screen element, and again a decision element, two paths: existing and not existing student. We should add two subflow elements for the two paths, and after adding this, our final flow should be look like this. And at last, create a lightning app page. Here we'll move to the setup and again to the app manager. We'll click on the app manager. After clicking on it, we'll click on new lightning app, and we should name it as EduConsult Pro homepage. We'll search for the EduConsult Pro flow and we'll click on save. So here EduConsult Pro lightning app. So here it is visible. So we'll see here. Here in this way we need to create a lightning app.